So speaking of games, there's a game coming out end of this month called Elden Ring Nightreign. I've been following the game for quite some time. I got a lot of
Oh,
reserves about
have you
this
now?
game.
No.
Have
Yeah,
you?
a couple things I have about this game that are problematic. But you know what my big concern about this game is? The lack of crossplay. This is very much pissing me off to the point where I actually, after we recorded the podcast, I sat down. I was like, wait. So I do want to play this on PC, but I know most people are probably going to play this on PlayStation. So it's like, God damn it. I really don't want to play it on PlayStation. I really want to play it on PC. But because everybody's going to be on PlayStation, I have no choice but to play it on PlayStation unless I buy a copy for PlayStation and a copy for PC, which is very frustrating because we're still in the year where Fromsoftware has yet to get its shit straight. None of their games have crossplay. Monster Hunter Wilds has crossplay, and it's perhaps one of the main reasons why this game is doing so great because the player pool is so massive now. It doesn't make a difference if people on the PC aren't there because Xbox and PlayStation are there, and vice versa. Somebody's always there.
Yep.
A smaller developer, Gunfire Games, who made Remnant from the Ashes and Remnant 2, two of my favorite games of all time, were able to get crossplay into their games. But yet, we have a massive company like Fromsoftware who cannot do crossplay. And it boggles the mind.
Doing online at all seems like it's a bit of a struggle for them.
From the longest time, their online has been like sacrificing the chicken, doing voodoo, dancing on your head, and
you got to do a backflip. Praise.
When you look at the guys that have had to do online with any of the Fromsoftware games, it's like a 20-step process to get it to work correctly.
It's ridiculous.
Exactly. Yep.
It's ridiculous. I don't like how it was, and even now it sucks. I mean, that's why at least on the PC, like I think Elden Ring has it. Wait, no, let me back up. Yeah, Elden Ring has the seamless gameplay mod. There's one for Dark Souls 3 now. They're working on for Dark Souls 2 now. And they're actually, I think they either are working for one on Dark Souls Remastered or it's already out there. But the point is, and there's one out there for Armored Core.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you can't do this from software? It's your game. Oh,
is it really their game? I mean, like, the sad part is like I had this Keith knows I'm a huge fighting game player, and during the last I said the 2000s, I was saying screaming Tom of Heavens, if you don't have rollback netcode, your game is not going to be played. And there's tons of fighting games that fell to the wayside not having rollback playing good netcode. So crossplay is the new thing. If your game does a crossplay and you're a top tier developer, quotation marks, you should not be purchased. I'm sorry, because it's that important. Like, could you imagine not having a community to play the game, whatever? I had to hop between consoles. This is the thing. Even myself, who plays MMOs, Final Fantasy 14 Online does have crossplay. It has crossplay,
and it's one of the biggest reasons why that game is doing so well because it has crossplay. It's like any game right now that has crossplay is automatically. It's going to be a good game. Unless it's trash tier, it's going to be a good game because
they'll automatically have at least a community working on it.
And you're not forcing people to buy another platform or console to play with it, which is something that people, a lot of people can't do, especially in this economy. It's just not happening.
Yeah, not with $80 games, no.
Yeah.
We're not taking mortgages to play games with friends.
I mean, for
some reason.
I'm not doing it.
And that in itself is like, oh yeah, by the way, good luck. Like, what do you mean good luck? And that's because it's like, let me get this straight. Can you imagine what that's like? It's like, okay, I want to play the next, let me think of a popular game. The next Grand Theft Auto, right? And it's like the online has no crossplay. And here I am like, oh boy, do I buy an Xbox? It's not gonna play on a Switch. I can wait until a sale happens. There's a PC port, but oh man, the PC port's not going to be that great. They have issues that based on, oh man, what do I buy? The Xbox or the PlayStation 5? What do I do? Oh no. Just buy the one that you're comfortable with and just buy it. That's it. I mean, there's no other brain cells to it, but this is where we are now. And that's how, and that to me shouldn't be really a choice, but
Yeah, and the big thing is if people are like, I'm exaggerating, I'm making a mountain out of a molehill. Just look at this. PlayStation, Xbox, PC. We know that the PlayStation and PC are going to be the big two platforms. people buying on Xbox are going to buy it, and then slowly but surely, people are going to go, I don't want to play this game anymore. And then your player pool decreases exponentially.
Yeah, it will.
Okay, that's fair.
Exponentially is the same. Yeah, okay.
And then, well, I think exponentially is a little bit more, right? So now you're playing a game that you can't get online matches because nobody is there. And then you're just stuck at the waiting for a match screen going over and over and over. And there's nothing. There's literally nothing.
Yeah.
What do you do then? Pray that Fromsoftware releases a patch to make the game a little easier because it's an online game with a single player component. It was made to be played with 3 people online.
Yes.
I'd rather it be 4 people, but 3 people is what it is.
Unless they're going to try introducing bots.
Introducing bots, exactly. They're also
bots
bots to help you. Yeah. The sad part is there could be a horrible component in the game, and I mean this politely, that because there's not a lot of people playing the game on certain platforms, they even have to redesign the game to be a single player experience, which is like, classic. This is a nightmare scenario, classic. But it's like, yeah. So, this is the first, like, wow, is everyone just shooting themselves in the foot? They're just shooting themselves in the foot.
It sucks.
It's like
really
crossplay is such, like I said, crossplay is a big deal. Just as when I was gaming 20 years ago, we all streaming rollback netcode, and then you don't have rollback netcode. You can't play delay base because the inputs are important in fighting games. Yeah, we're gonna go back to that. Like that's what's gonna happen to us. So
in my day, we brought consoles to everybody's houses and we hooked them up and we LAN played.
Yes. You'd have the projector on the ceiling because they didn't have space on their wall for the TV.
And that's what we did.
Yeah.
Or we played LAN parties on PC, and that's what we did. But now we're in an age where everything is online, and we forget about the crucial player experience, and this is one of them. And you guys think I'm making something up here. You guys thinking that I'm joking, right? Wait till you get this game, and then you start seeing the player count go down. Because first of all, it's already an experiment, and people are already iffy about this game. So, not to mention when you play, we saw this and we were playing the network test, and we start playing people who I don't want to say sucked. They weren't doing what they're supposed to be doing, and you're killing monsters and trying to live up. And some guy is way on the other side of the island doing, "Hey guy, what are you doing? Could you please come over here?" And then they die, and then we can't beat the boss. Oh, we're fighting the boss. The guy's doing like, "What are you doing? What are you doing? Go fight the boss. Help! I'm down. Could you get me up?"
Would you help me get down?
It's going to be another case of Overwatch where randos suck all the time.
Big mistake.
Whoa. You mean Marvel Rivals, the same thing, right?
Get ready for that, folks. I'm not saying the game is going to do bad. I'm not saying it. I'm not wishing for the game to do bad. I'm just saying there's some frustration there that should have been thought about. But it wasn't. So what can you do?
But that's the thing. I generally think crossplay is just the new rollback netcode. It's a medium that every game should have. I do not look. I don't even care if you are the one in 5,000 people that own an Xbox. That's you. You speak your truth, King. But you should be able to play with other people. Okay, that's all I gotta say.
Exactly. And the fact that you can't is a problem. Hey, maybe they'll add crossplay down the road, which would be great. It wouldn't be the first game.
Fantastic.
It wouldn't be the first game. They say, "Oh, hey, by the way, now we have crossplay." So I'm hoping that
I'm still crossing my fingers that Sparking Zero adds crossplay.
Oh my god!
You think?
Oh my god!
The game would be dead before that happens.